Dudes, welcome. Welcome to week 2 of the football season. Dude, I'm not in my car. That was awesome, Bobby. I loved it. That was like a first. That was actually really cool. Sitting here at my desk. I love sitting here at my desk. I enjoy it. Just came back from the shop, printing some shirts, printing Lithuanian shirts for a really cool order that I got. Dude, we are 1 hour and 27 minutes away from tip-off in Barcelona, Spain. Semi-finals. USA versus the team with the real dream, Lithuania. Excited. Excited. Excited that we'll be able to play for the bronze medal after we get demolished by the USA tonight. This afternoon, whatever. Tonight over there, Barcelona. This afternoon for us over here. Now, alright. Do I believe in miracles? Yes, I do. There are certain single brothers in the church who are now dating, so I do believe in miracles. What would be a bigger miracle? Lithuania beating the USA? Or Zach, son of Papa, brother of hope, actually becoming a dating man one day? Which would be a bigger miracle? God, prove to us that the age of miracles still exists.
They weren't so obvious. I mean, they were losing 17-0. And I felt like they were pretty track.
We've been enjoying our infused water. Mint, peaches, strawberries.
You look at either half and say this is the real deal.
Right. Right. So I don't. And this is the real Jacksonville.
All right, dudes. Week 2 starts tonight. Before we get into week 2, three things I want to address. One, 13 years ago. Dude, don't forget, man. My flag is flying. First thing I did this morning at 5:15 was put my flag out. September 11th, very hard day for me. But almost 300 people that I knew, personally knew. My former assistant, Cynthia. It's actually why I'm wearing glasses, because every time I think about it. Alright. Sorry, guys. Let's get on with this.
They threw it, I believe, on second down.
Second and third down.
Yeah, but third down.
Also, because I think I'm cool.
Running 2 downs and throwing a third when the Indy knew they were throwing.
Other people don't. All right. Second thing I want to address.
Just mix it up.
Dude, I'm an idiot. Bottom line. You know, I mean, obviously, I knew. We all knew what had happened in the elevator before we saw her drag the body out. What? I'm an idiot. Why I draft this guy? I'm an idiot. I actually prayed about it. I have full repentance. On Monday, when that video came out, I actually tried dropping Ray Rice. It wouldn't let me drop him because Baltimore had already played, and I was kind of annoyed that I couldn't drop him. I mean, I just, I don't believe in hitting women, man. If anyone ever hit my girls, oh, dude, that'd be hard to be a disciple then. Man. So I apologize to all of you for me being an idiot, even drafting this guy. I don't care if he's a wonderful person and everyone says he's a wonderful person. It doesn't matter. You don't do that. And I'm sure he'll be back playing again in the league next year. You don't do that. All right. Third thing I want to address. Bobby, got your check today in the mail. At least one person left. An original. Dude, I appreciate you working on your marriage. I appreciate you having a great relationship with your wife. I'm excited to see you at the marriage retreat in a couple of weeks. I'm way excited to see you guys there, you know. Way excited to hear Sam and Cynthia Powell as well. Dude, it's $10.
that's not.
If you can't find $10 in your budget,
But then
dude,
there's always, what is
send a plea, beg, do whatever to all the participants of this league. I'll throw in $1 for you if I have to. You know, come on, dude.
suggestion? It's good to start.
It's not about accessing the waiver wire. You know, it's part of the deal. You know, we use money to pay for the shipping of the trophy. We use money to pay for the plate on the trophy. We use money to give to the winner. You know, it's part of a requirement of being in the league, dude. Okay? Enough said on that. Let's take care of it. All right? Kind of silly. I'm sorry. It is. You know, shouldn't be that way. And again, if it's not in your budget, and you know, when you do your family budget, throw an email up there, throw a league post up there, beg others each throwing $1 for you. I'm sure they will. Okay, I will. I'll be the first throwing $1 if you can't swing it. All right, so now you're down to $9. I got you $1. Dude. All right. Let's get on with some of these games, man. The first game I want to talk about is 2 winners from last week. Dude, Reg's team is studly. I'm a fan, and I'm a believer. I'm a believer in you, in the Bulldogs, dude. I am a complete believer in the Bulldogs. Think you're going to, I mean, woo! Liking it. I don't understand how Papa Conroy actually won a game. Didn't deserve to win at such a low output. But hey, a win is a win, man. Chalk them up, baby. So this is an interesting week, though. A very interesting week. I'm just looking at it now for the first time. So C.J. Spiller, I think the Dolphins defense might shut him down. Jamal Charles is a bum. Jamal Charles is not going to be the Jamal Charles of last year. I don't see it. Dez Bryant, I think Dez could actually have a good game this week. Julius Thomas is going to be a monster at home. Bengals defense, I mean, obviously Matt Ryan was studly, but I think the Bengals defense is going to show up at home, and I think Vinny Terry is going to be an incredible high-octane output kicker this week. All that being said, I think it comes down to Zach Stacy. I'm not a fan. Papa. Frank Gore, I think he'll have a good game. It's an interesting pickup of Brian Quick. Fitzgerald's, dude. Neither one of these teams. I mean, I know Reg has a high projection. I don't see it. I actually see a low-scoring game, and I see it comes down to the Bengals-Cincinnati game. You know, whoever scores more, Matt Ryan or the Bengals defense, will win this game. That's my prediction. Okay, who do I think that will be? I'm going to go out and say the Bengals defense. And Big Reg goes out to 2-0. Watchman, done. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Dude, and I agree. I know Bobby commented on this. Dude, Mike Messina, that is a great picture for your team. Spiritual Mafia, BCU 59er. Here's another thought, okay, because it obviously reminded me of Zach. Dude, so we had a couple of people, obviously, who dropped the ball here. You know, our 2-time defending champion, lame excuse for missing the draft. Obviously, Photo Philly, not only missing the draft, not paying the league fee. Zach, barely being a participant on the call. I would expect that the 3 of you guys would have stepped to the plate and signed up for previews or recaps early on in this season. You know? So you guys think about that. All right. I like Mike Messina's team, man. I think he's got a solid squad, dude. I think he's got a solid squad. I think the Titans defense could be pretty stout this week. I mean, you know, I think it'll be a good. Tennessee's not a bad team, dude. Not a bad team at all. Andre Johnson, not sold on. This Cordarrelle Patterson, I mean, it comes down to a big play. Will he get one? I think he's going to want to do whatever he can to beat Revis on a play. I think he'll get one. I think he'll get a big play. I think he'll be shut down almost the entire game. I'm just looking at an email coming in. I think he'll be shut down the entire game, but he'll get one big play. That may be a 76-yard bomb for a TD. That's 19 points right there. Right? Is that 19 points right there? No, maybe not so many. Oh, well. It is what it is. 7, 6, 13, plus the catch, 14. That's 14 points right there. Not bad. I don't know where I got 19 from. Drew Brees, think he'll have a good game this week. Eddie Lacy, not sold on him. Obviously, I think Fred Jackson, again, Miami defense. Come on, Miami. Dude, I hope No Sean Marino breaks his knee and doesn't play. Because I'm selfish. And I know Rob's not happy about hearing that. Aaron's not happy about hearing that. Most Dolphin fans would not be happy about hearing that. But you know what? My number one team is no longer the Miami Dolphins. My number one team is Double Daughter Daddy. Demaryius Thomas is going to be a crazy stud. Cam Newton, I think, could have a pretty good game against Detroit. That's why I'm not going to play their defense. And Giovanni Bernard. Dude, I actually think that Zach can actually pull this one out. Zach's going to pull it out, dude. You go, Zach. All right. Brawlers. Don't stop believing. We'll see who Ryan puts on his bench, because whoever he puts on his bench will be Studley. Certainly Kelvin Benjamin on his bench is going to be Studley. I don't know why he's on his bench at home against Detroit in a high-scoring battle. Manning going to have a huge game. I think Carlos Hyde actually is going to come out this week and have a good game. Dennis Pitta tonight. We got Big Ben. Doug Martin kind of banged up a little bit. Colston. I don't understand why Phil's projection is so high. Maybe they're feeling sad for him. Dude, I think Ryan rolls. Ryan, you roll, dude. You roll. Who we got next? Ooh. Two Studley teams from last week. The Finns and the Canes. Colin Kaepernick, good game. He will have a good game this week. Calvin Johnson. AJ Green, he's a little banged up too, but he'll have a Studley game. Feel it pretty strongly. Nick Foles, I'm not sold on him at all this whole year. Brandon Cooks, I think, will have a good game. Brandon Marshall, I think he'll have a decent game. Jordy Nelson could be a monster. This is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough matchup. Neither one of these teams are going to come close to being a high-scoring output as they were last week. And I think Kaepernick is going to take it, and Aaron actually going to take the victory. Two-time defending champion, man who has disappointed. I want to see the trophy. Against Gabe, man. Gabe had obviously a crazy, ugly output last week. Andrew Luck will have a much better time. Adrian Peterson, I think, will have a good game at home against New England. Monte Ball will have a good game at home against Kansas City. Not sold really on the rest of his team. Yeah, not sold at all. Michael Floyd needs a big play here or there. But obviously, Le'Veon Bell, Keenan Allen, playing Seattle. Dude, both of these, I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game here either, but I think Gabe wins this one pretty easily. And then finally, Double Daughter Daddy against Bobby, the man of the master in the car video. Love it. Dude, I love that one. Gonna be a hard week for Double Daughter Daddy. Got beat up a little bit. Lamar Miller taking back seat to No Sean Marino, unless Marino's knee acts up a little bit. Hopefully it will. Alshon Jeffrey with a hamstring problem. And obviously a tough matchup. Stafford a tough matchup. I think Delaney Walker is going to be a monster. I think the Broncos D is going to get several turnovers and become pretty studly. I will tell you this: if Marino is healthy and Bradshaw is healthy, Bradshaw will start in front of Miller, even though Miller's in the starting lineup right now, and Bradshaw's going to have a big game, catching about 8 or 9 balls with 1 or 2 TDs on Monday Night Football in a high-scoring game against the Eagles. Rodgers obviously has an amazing matchup, I think, at home against the Jets, and after getting embarrassed last week, he's going to want to, really prove who he is. Vernon Davis, I think, has a good matchup. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Obviously, I can't root against myself or pick against myself. It's kind of disappointing that he took Steven Jackson out of the lineup because he's a bum. But obviously, I think I'm going to win thanks to Delaney Walker's 2 touchdowns. Thank you, dudes. You guys enjoy week number 2. Enjoy that begins tonight. Be safe.
I would take that.
Speaking of Eddie Lacy, he was in full pads in today's practice.
Worst thing is when you get the stem, you suck on the stem of the mint. Love you guys. Thanks for being part of the league.